Dating again after a toxic narcissistic relationship. That's what we're talking about today, y'all. If you're new here, my name is Lee Hammock. I'm a clinically diagnosed narcissist, and welcome to another episode of the Narcissists Code. So pow, bang, bang, pow. Welcome back, folks. Yes. Dating again. Learning to love again after a toxic relationship is one of the main questions that I get. Like, Lee, how do we start over? How do we trust again? How do we, love ourselves and things of that nature? Like, how do we know when we're ready? You know what I mean? A lot of people ask these questions because so many people have been in toxic relationships that you are escaping, that you are trying to survive, that you are trying to navigate, and things like that. So it makes sense that I get this question a lot, right? So I would like to say, you can find love again after abuse, after domestic violence, after toxic relationships, after narcissistic abuse. You can find love again. You absolutely can. Don't let anybody tell you otherwise, because it's absolutely possible. So many people, I talk to so many people who are on the other side of toxic relationships that are right now in healthy, happy relationships that they did not think was possible. I don't know how I'm gonna ever do it again, Lee. Married now, babies on the way, new families. I didn't think I could do it. Yes, you can do it. I've talked to so many people over the last 3 years that have been in toxic relationship dynamics, that have survived and thrived into new relationships. And a lot of none of them, I can say this with all, like, this is, y'all know I don't like to speak in absolutes. I do not speak in absolutes. Y'all know I hate saying all. But this is one of those times that I can say all. Every single person that I've dealt with that has found love after a toxic relationship has not rushed into a new relationship. They've taken their time. They've absolutely taken their time to heal from the abuse, to heal from the toxicity, to learn to live by yourself, to learn how to love yourself more. They absolutely have. There's not one person to say, Lee, I broke up yesterday. I'm in a new relationship and I'm married and I'm having, no. Every single one of them would know there's been no outliers. I'm not saying that outliers don't exist. I'm just saying that everyone I've encountered over the last 3 years that I've coached or talked to or spoken with has found, like I said, that has found love after the relationship, after narcissism, has took their time. I know it's scary as hell when you're leaving a toxic relationship down there. I know, believe me, I know it's scary as hell. It's hard to deal with. It's hard to fathom getting out of toxicity and trying to survive and trying to find something else, right? It's hard as hell. I get it. Trust me. But there's so many toxic, narcissistic people out here in the world. They are waiting on you to get out of toxicity and rush into something new. Because when you rush into new relationships, when you rush into newness, you might miss some more red flags. You might start to question yourself. You might start to gaslight yourself or start to think that you're overthinking things. Before you can trust anybody else to be in a relationship with, you have to learn how to trust yourself. You have to trust you. You absolutely have to trust yourself before you hop into a new relationship. It's damn near a non-negotiable. It's a non-negotiable. You have to trust yourself before you get out of here and try to trust someone else. But Lee, how do I trust myself? Take some damn time to yourself and get to know you. I'm not telling you to go on dates with yourself or by yourself. I'm telling you to take your time and get to know who you are right now. Not who you were before the relationship, not who you were before toxicity. You can think about that, but who are you right now? Who the hell are you right now after this relationship has ended? Who are you right now? What do you like to do? What do you love to do? Not what you like to do. What do you love to do? What gets you up in the morning? What makes you smile when you think about it? What does that to you right now? And we're not saying, well, Lee, actually, the narcissist made me smile. Right now. We're not talking about them. We're talking about right now, in this moment, what makes you happy. Learn what makes you happy. How the hell is somebody else going to make you happy if you don't know what makes you happy? How? You got to learn how to make yourself happy. You have to. You have to be comfortable within your own skin, within your own body. You have to, y'all. Because if you don't, you're gonna go out here and you're gonna find a worse person, and you'll be mad as hell. You think you're scared to date now after one narcissist? Wait till after 2 or 3 in a row. Wait till how you be sitting up in the damn corner, balled up like a little ball, rocking back and forth. Like, oh hell no, I ain't going back out there. It's scary out there. The dating world is scary as hell. You be out there rocking like you got a straight jacket on. You could be rocking back and forth looking crazy as hell, y'all. And that's what I'm saying right now. This is your time to be by yourself. This is your time to learn how to love yourself. This is your time. Like seriously, this is your time right now. Learn to love you. Learn how to give back to you. Learn how to nurture yourself. Learn how to love you and balance yourself. Y'all find some love within yourself. You have to. Because if you don't, you're gonna end up in another toxic relationship. You're gonna blame yourself and you're gonna beat yourself up. We're not doing it this year, y'all. We're not doing that no more. So when you're getting out of a toxic relationship, you have to heal. Give yourself time. Dr. Romney said you gotta give yourself at least a year. I think this is what people have quoted Dr. Romney on saying this. I don't think I've actually heard her say this, but people have quoted repeatedly. She said either a year or 2 years of being single. I'm not saying to take that long. I know a year, Lee, 2 years of being single. What? I'm not saying to do that, y'all. I'm not saying to do that. I'm saying take your time, and you'll know when you're ready, right? You will know when you're ready. Take your time. Like, well, Lee, how do I know when I'm ready? I think one of the most telltale signs that you're ready to date again is when you are not afraid to walk away. I feel like that's one of the greatest signs right there. When you was like, hell no, beep you, I'm out of here. First date, you see, like the first date, you see one of these, you like, hell no, what's this? Is this a red? It's a red flag, ain't it? Hell no, I'm out of here. And you leave. You know when you're ready, when you're not afraid to walk away from something that makes you uncomfortable. You know you're ready when you're not afraid to set a boundary. You know you're ready when you're not afraid to say no, regardless of how that makes that person feel. You know you're ready when you are not afraid to put yourself first in these situations. Man, hell no. I'll cover my half. Thanks. I'm out of here. Peace. 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 Run, don't be afraid to get up and walk away. Hey, thanks for taking me out tonight, but let's go our separate ways. Of course, be safe. Y'all know some people out here crazy and don't like to take no for an answer. They think because they spent money on you, they deserve access to you or whatever. I gave you I spent $20 on that Uber. I'm getting some cheeks tonight. No, the hell you not. Bye. Take your time, y'all. Trust yourself. Love yourself. Do some self-love stuff. Take a trip by yourself. You have to feel comfortable by yourself before you can be comfortable with somebody else. Because I talk to so many people that the reason that they stay in toxic relationships, or the reason that they go back into toxic relationships, is because they don't feel, they are afraid to be by themselves. Like, well, Lee, honestly, I'm afraid to be by myself. So when you get into these relationships and you're afraid to be by yourself, you're going to ruin if you're afraid to be by yourself, then you are more apt to look over and let a toxic narcissistic person abuse you in a relationship. You just are. You'll miss out on so many opportunities because you think you need this person. I'm afraid to be by myself, so I'm gonna forgive this person for cheating. I'm afraid to be by myself, so I'm gonna forgive or overlook this person putting their hands on me, or threatening to put their hands on me, or throwing something at me. I'm going to overlook this person consistently raising their voice at me. I'm going to overlook this person gaslighting me beyond belief. I'm going to overlook this type of stuff. No, we're not overlooking that type of stuff no more. No more. Learning to love again after narcissism requires you learning to love yourself after narcissism, right? That's a requirement. That's a prerequisite That's a prerequisite. It is. You have to learn to love you. You have to learn to be you. You have to learn to absorb yourself and to love yourself and to trust yourself. You have to learn this. This is part of healing. This is part of growth. This is part of development. It really is. It's part of you have to, y'all. And Lord, like, I feel like I have to say this as well, y'all. When you are healing and growing, don't let the person that hurt you back into your life. Just because you've healed and grown doesn't mean that they've put any type of work in. Just because you have healed and grown and done the work on yourself doesn't mean that they have. Don't get into your mind as well, Lee, I feel like I've put a lot of work in on myself, so maybe they have too. No, they haven't. They haven't. You have. And just because you put work in on yourself doesn't mean you are putting. Some people think because you worked on yourself, you can tolerate a little bit more. Well, I've worked on myself, now I can accept this right here. No, the hell you cannot. No, the hell you will not. You see what I'm saying? No, you cannot. No, you will not. We're not accepting. We're not tolerating the BS. We're not accepting. We're not tolerating the craziness. No. If you're not going back to the same person and forgiving them and allowing any more abusive, toxic ass behaviors no more. We're not doing that, y'all. So I hope this video bring y'all some clarity, because you can find love again, y'all. There's so many examples of people that I know, that I've encountered, that I've coached, that have found love again, and they're happy. They're happy. Yes, do they have times when the narcissistic person pops into their mind? Yes. I feel like that's human nature. When you dated somebody for 10 years, that person to pop into your mind every once in a while. I feel like that's human nature. You might think about your ex. It doesn't mean you're not over them. You know what I mean? They might pop into your head. You might smell. You might walk by. Something might trigger a memory of them. Like you might walk by a dumpster. You're like, damn, it made me think about my ex. You might walk by a smelly pile of dog crap. Damn, what my ex is doing? That might make you think about your ex. You know what I mean? So drop the dog poop, drop the poop emoji in the comment section. You made it this far, y'all. Make sure you like and subscribe to the channel. Check out my support groups, cause like that, y'all, in my support groups, the mental healers, there are so many people in there who found, who are going through the same thing that you are right now. They are transitioning from the toxic relationship to being by themselves for a little while. And that's what the support groups help you do. They help you understand what you've been through, and they help you know that you're not the only person that's going through it as well. So courses.mentalhealness.net. I will see y'all in the next video. Make sure you subscribe to this one. Mental Healness is out. Peace. Thank you so much for making it to the end of my video. I am extremely grateful for you. Have no idea. If you haven't already, make sure you go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Helps reach more people. And click on the screen to watch another video or to browse through another playlist. There's also a link on the screen to check out my courses and my support groups to help you heal and understand what you've been through. Thank you so much again. I will see you in the next video. Peace.